get over to Peyton. What look at your forecast?
Yeah, let's look at our Chinook winds camera at Lincoln City. 53 degrees. Yeah, it's pretty soggy out there, and also really gusty. If you were on the beach yesterday, we just had some strong gusts, and that's going to continue this afternoon, and even worse on Monday. We actually have just issued a late night Monday into Tuesday morning first alert weather day. We have kind of talked it over at the weather team this morning. It looks like more models are saying those wind gusts could be very strong and even cause some power outages. So we're going to talk about that a little later on in the show. But for Portland today, definitely going to be a very wet start, and honestly pretty rainy until about 1 or 2, maybe even 3 o'clock this afternoon. Beyond that, we're going to start to see more scattered and even more isolated coverage. The rain will taper off, and just some very brief chances as we go into the later half of today. Now, looking at our rain forecast, this is all the way through Tuesday. So we're not just talking about today with some rain. It's also tomorrow, and it's also that first part of Tuesday. So this is exactly why flooding is a big concern of ours. We're talking a lot of rain in about a 3 or 4 day period. So the National Weather Service has issued a flood watch. This just means you want to have your weather alerts on. We're not just talking about low-lying and urban areas. You maybe see puddles or pooling water, but also our river systems, especially along the coastline. I was looking at some of our river level forecasts along the coast. The Wilson, Siletz, and Grays are 3 that we're really watching, especially the Grays. That could definitely reach minor flood stage, which means water would be spilling over that flood zone. Also, for the inland areas, Clackamas is expected to reach minor flood stages. Some areas, Sandy, also maybe near action stage. So we're going to be watching Monday, because that would happen most likely Monday into Tuesday. It's a delayed effect. But we still have those wind alerts as well that are active along pretty much most of our viewing area. I mentioned the coast is one of our worst spots, but I think tomorrow we could easily see those gusts get close to about 60 miles per hour along the coast. And so that's why we have issued, and now you can see that overnight Monday to Tuesday first alert weather day. I think that time frame will be the worst of it. We do see improving conditions, especially by Tuesday afternoon. High pressure will take over, which means a much milder and quieter weather pattern for the rest of the week. And honestly, the last few days of February will feel like spring. They're going to be in the low 60s before we're kicking off March with a few more showers.